So on Friday night there wasn't a lot of data out, so again it's really developments in Europe that have been on the front foot. What we saw on Friday night is Belgium had its credit rating downgraded from AA+ down to AA. Now Belgium is like many other countries in Europe, it is under a lot of financial pressure. It is also putting up a lot of money to bail out Dexia, one of the banks through there. So the challenges on that front are pretty high. We also saw in Italy they did a 6-month bill auction, and again that didn't go very well and the yields were much higher than at previous auctions. So what that actually did was push up all the yields on Italy's debt in secondary markets as well. So again we're seeing more of that funding pressure come through. But some more encouraging signs coming through over the weekend. We have seen some comments out of an Italian paper that the IMF may be putting together a package to tide Italy over, give it time to get its reform through, and the European Financial Stability Fund is also looking at a proposal whereby it would partially guarantee the debts of the troubled countries. And that would give a bit more of a optimism in the markets that those countries wouldn't be defaulting. For New Zealand, a lot still depends on how well the Europeans deal with this crisis. In some way, the talk of some extra measures coming through over the weekend was encouraging, but also discouraging last week was another number of countries, including Germany, struggled to raise debt in auctions. We do think the risk is that this crisis is just going to keep on going for some time, and the uncertainty factor won't die away for a considerable period. And that's a sort of environment where the Reserve Bank's like to remain on hold for some time. So we now think interest rate increases are more a story for the latter stage of 2012 rather than the first half. Now the situation is fluid, so things could change. The Europeans could well sort out their problems quite quickly and bring about some calm. In terms of our financial markets, we have seen the New Zealand dollar rise quite sharply this morning, up nearly a cent to close in on 75 cents. A chunk of that will be down to the election reaction where we have got the certainty of a government being formed. But we did also see the euro leap up a little bit this morning in response to some of the talk that there's a lot more effort going into rescuing the problems there.